I am going to impact the lives of 1 million sales professionals, small business owners, and entrepreneurs. Rich, how are you going to do it? Vision. I'm making a choice every day to become someone different on the inside, and it's going to be manifested on the outside. Listen, friend, and I'm just giving you a little bit of what I've done, accomplished with this vision. Since 2004 to date, I've helped sales professionals, small business owners, and entrepreneurs amass more than $153 million of sales. How did I do it? I made a decision on the inside. Listen, I remember when I went back, I made a decision to go back to school and get a degree in business administration, and that came right after I had a very painful experience on a job. I'm on a job, and at the time I was going through a 4-year apprenticeship program to become a machine. Hey, just stay with me on these stories. Just hang in there, buckle up, friend. It's okay, because I'm driving home the point that without vision for life, we are a ship without a rudder with no particular destination in mind. So long ago, friends. So I'm working in the manufacturing environment. I'm in a 8,000 hour 4-year apprenticeship training program to become a certified numerical control operator or machinist. Back in the day. So I'm doing this apprenticeship, and I believe that I'm doing well and I'm achieving the things I need to achieve, and it came time. I'm about 3 years into it. Came time for evaluation. I go into my supervisor office. At that time, I was working third shift, and so at the end of my shift, he said, let's do evaluation. So somewhere around 7:30 a.m., I go into my supervisor office for the evaluation, and we go through my evaluation. And in my evaluation, he said these words to me: "You seem to be the most incompetent person as it relates to this job." Now, I'm sure he turned it around and shared some positive things, but you know what that word incompetent echoed in me. Incompetent. It echoed in my soul. And that thing hit me so hard. I've never been told I was incompetent. I thought I was good. I was good at sports. I was offered a scholarship to go play basketball in Boston, Massachusetts. I thought I was good. I created a winning mindset on a basketball court. I created a winning mindset when I ran track. I was in a high jump. I was ranked number 2. I was ranked number 2 in high school. High jump. I thought I was good. Right? It was easy for me with the ladies. Okay, I digress slightly. Incompetent. Those words cut me at a place that I didn't think was possible. I remember leaving that evaluation, driving home, getting home, walking in the door, putting my coat, hanging my coat up, putting down my lunch bucket in the kitchen on the counter. I started to walk down the basement steps, and I sat down halfway on the basement steps, and I cried on the steps. It seems like I was on the steps for an eternity crying. It may only been 15 or 20 minutes. I cried so much, my whole body. You have that cry as a grown man, your whole body. Right? I can laugh at it now, right? I cried so much that tear ducts ran. I've never had that experience. Tear ducts ran dry. I mean, I couldn't cry anymore. I could just, that was it, right? But friend, it was during those moments I made a decision. I said, never, ever again will anyone say that Rich Williams is incompetent. And I embraced the idea that information is the difference between success and failure. And that followed me when I went back to school. And every day when I went back to school as an adult, I was pursuing a degree in business administration. I would get there early. My first class wasn't like till 8 or something, 8:15 or whatever. I would get there early in the library. I would go to the library approximately 7:30 a.m. in the library. And there was a chalkboard in the library. And I would write up on the board, on the chalkboard in the library, information is the difference between success and failure. And I would sit there for 5 to 10 minutes and just absorb that thought. The next day I went through the same routine. The janitor or someone would erase the board. The next day I would come back. Information is the difference between success and failure. What was I doing? I was creating a vision. I was creating words that will become a rudder to the ship of my vision. I was creating a mindset about myself. I was creating a mindset about where I was going. And for me, information was the difference between success and failure. Because the word incompetent was ringing in me. Right? Made the transition. Made a decision that I was going to become better on the inside. And friend, let me tell you, the demand came when I stepped out to do sales. Got my real estate license in 2002. A friend of mine came. I'm just talking right now, right? But now I'm not